Hello, everybody. In today's lesson, we're going to be covering modeling regrouping for subtraction in lesson 5.3 on page 237 of the second grade Go Math textbook. Listen and draw. We're going to use 10 rods and ones to model the problem. Okay, if you don't have 10 rods and ones, remember we can represent it with a straight line for tens and a circle for ones. All right, so here's the problem I want us to work on. Michelle counted 21 butterflies in her garden. Then 7 butterflies flew away. How many butterflies were still in the garden? Well, we can model how many she has, right? And we can put 2 tens, right? She has 20, and we would put 1 in the ones place. So she has 21, right? Now it says 7 flew away. Well, okay, that means I have to take away 7 ones because the problem looks like this. 21 minus 7. Okay, 1 take away 7. Well, there's only 1. So that means I need to trade, or I can trade one of these 10s, right, for more ones. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the bottom 10 frame with 10 ones. And on the next page, I'll show you how to represent that if we're just doing a drawing. Okay. So what I did was we had 21. I have to take away 7, but there's not enough ones. So I took the 110 and I traded it for 10 ones. Okay. Now, can I take away 7 from the ones? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many ones are we left with? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many tens? 1. So our answer is 14. There are 14 butterflies still in the garden. Okay. And I'll go ahead and illustrate what that looks like with the regular subtraction method. So we said there weren't enough ones, right, to take away 7. So what we did was we traded one of the tens. In other words, we took away one of the tens and traded it for 10 ones. That gave us 11 ones, right? 10 plus 1. And then we took away 7 ones, leaving us 4 ones and the 1 10. Okay, so this is one of our ultimate our goals is to be able to do this. But right now we're going to just illustrate by using models. Okay, all right, so let's go to page 238. So here are the steps. So how do you subtract 26 from 53? Well, I want to be able to have you write this problem. So we're subtracting 26 from 53. That means we have 53 and we need to take away 26. So step 1, show 53 by modeling. That's 5 tens and 3 ones. Are there enough ones to subtract? I got to take away 6 ones. So no, right? So if we say no, we're going to trade one of the tens so we have enough ones. So circle one of the 10 rods and write in 10 ones. Trade the 10 rod for 10 ones. Now you notice we only have 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we took one of the tens and traded it for 10 ones. Now we can take away 6. Okay, it doesn't matter which 6 you take away, but here they just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they circle those, and you notice there's like a little X here in between. So they are crossing that out. That's kind of the representation for subtracting. We're taking it away. We're crossing it out. Okay. Then subtract the tens. Remember, we still have to subtract 2 tens from the 5 tens. Well, we already traded one of the tens, right? So we only have 4 tens left. And we're going to take away 2 tens. So that's why we have the box around 2 of the tens, and there's an X through it. We're taking away 2 out of those 4 tens. So what's left? Well, we have 2 tens. And how many ones are we left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ones. So what's our answer? 27. Okay, so what does that look like if I was just doing the regular subtraction problem? Well, we already said I can't take 6 ones from 3 ones, right? There's not enough ones. Okay, don't make the mistake of going 6 take away 3. That's not how this works. Okay, the number on the top is how much we have, and we're going to take away 26. So I have 3 ones, and I have to take away 6 ones. Okay, but I don't have enough. So I'm going to trade one of the tens. So now that leaves me 4 tens because I'm trading one of the tens for 10 ones. Well, if I add 10 ones to the 3 ones, I now have 13 ones. Well, what is 13 take away 6? Well, you can also go up, right, from 6 to 13. That's 7. It takes 7 to get to 13. All right, and 4 tens take away 2 tens, 27. Okay. All right, so let's continue to practice some. Draw to show the regrouping. Write the difference 2 ways. Write the tens and ones and write the number. All right, so we're going to subtract 13 from 41. What does that look like if we were subtracting it? Well, we want to stack them vertically. We have 41 and we're subtracting 13 from it. All right, so we have 41 and we have to take away 3 ones. Well, there's not enough ones, right? How can I take 3 away from 1? I can't. So I'm going to regroup by trading one of the 10 rods for 10 ones. Okay. I'm going to draw a little arrow showing that I'm taking this away or trading it for 10 ones. All right, now we're going to take away 3. It doesn't matter again which 3 I take away. I guess I could take the bottom 3 away. I'm going to put a little X through them, make sure that I don't count them. So how many ones are left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 ones. Okay. And we have to subtract 1 10 from the 4 ones. Well, again, we only have 3 tens left after regrouping. So let's show that. Okay. So again, we have 3 tens after regrouping, and we have to take away 1 10. I'm going to go ahead and take this one away and put an X through it. Okay, so 3 tens, take away 1 10, leaves me 2 tens. So what's my answer? 28. Okay, so what we did, well, we started by making the ones bigger because we needed more ones than 3. So we traded one of the tens for 10 ones. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 take away 3 gave us 8. 3 tens take away 1 10 gave us 2 tens. All right, subtract 9 from 48. So we have 48 and we need to subtract 9. Make sure that when we line these up, that we line up place value. There's 9 ones, so it goes underneath the 8 ones. There aren't any 10s in 9. All right, 48, and I have to take away 9. Well, that's not possible. 9 is bigger than 8. So that means I'm going to have to trade one of the 10s for 10 ones. Okay, so basically we now have 18 ones, right? 10 plus the original 8. We 18 ones, and we have 3 tens left after regrouping. So can we take away 9 now? Sure, we have 18 ones, so we can take away 9. So we take away basically all of the second 10 frame, leaving us 8 plus 1, 9 ones. Well, we have 3 tens left, and we're not taking away any tens. So 3 tens. So what's my answer? 39. And again, that's what it would look like using just standard subtraction method. All right, subtract 28 from 52. So 52 is what we have, and we're subtracting 28. Can I subtract 8 ones from 2 ones? Can you take away 8 here? Absolutely not. So we're going to trade one of the 10s for 10 ones, right? Now can we take away 8? Yes. And what does that leave us? 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. And we have 5 tens, and we need to take away 2 tens. Okay, well, we only have 4 tens left. So take away 2, and that leaves us 2 tens and 4 ones. 2 tens is 20, 4 ones, 4, 24. Now, what does that look like here? We said we can't subtract 8 from 2. We have 2. Okay, think of the top number or the number to the left of the subtraction sign as what you have. Okay, so I have 2 in my hand. Can I take away 8? No. So I needed to regroup or trade one of the 10s for 10 ones. Okay, 10 plus 10 ones plus 2 ones is 12 ones. 12 ones take away 8 ones is 4 ones. 4 tens take away 2 tens, 24. Let's look at page 239. So draw to show the regrouping. Write the difference 2 ways and write the tens and the ones. All right, so we have 23 and we need to subtract 8. 23 minus 8. Again, we look at this. I have 3 and I have to take away 8. 3, take away 8. Well, I only have 3. I can't take away 8. So I'm going to trade one of these 10s for 10 ones. Now I can subtract 8, right? And that leaves me 5 ones. I don't have to take away any 10s, so I have 1 10 left. So 23 minus 8, 15. 23 minus 8 is 15. In number 5, we have to take 36 from 45. So that would be 45 minus 36. All right, so we have to take 6 ones from 5 ones. I can't take away 6 from 5. Okay. Again, the number before the subtraction sign is what you have. I have 5. I have to take away 6. Can't do that. So I'm going to take one of the 10s and trade it for 10 ones. Okay. Now I'm going to take away 6. Okay, so I took away 6, and that left me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Now, I still have to take away 3 tens. There's 3 tens in 36, and I have to take it from the 45. Well, I notice here I only have 3 tens left. So I'm going to group all 3 of them, and I'm going to take them away. I'm going to cross them out. So how many tens are left? 0 tens. So what's our answer? 9. Okay, what does that look like using just a straight subtraction method? I can't take away 6 from 5. 5 minus 6, I can't do that. So I traded one of the tens for 10 ones, which made me 15 ones. 15 minus 6 was 9, and 3 tens take away 3 tens was 0 tens. So 9. All right, number 6, subtract 6 from 43. Okay, again, when you line this up, make sure you put the ones underneath the ones. There aren't any tens in this number 6. Okay, so I have 43. Can I take away 6 ones? No. So we're going to regroup. Trade one of the tens for 10 ones. Okay, now I can take away 6. And how many ones are left? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ones. I don't have to take away any tens. There aren't any tens to take away, so I'm still left with, I'm sorry, we had to regroup one of the tens, right? So we're left with 3 tens. Okay, 3 tens are left. This 10 has been regrouped as ones. Okay, so what did that look like? We needed to make the ones bigger, so we traded one of the tens for an extra 10 ones, and that gave us 13 ones. 13 take away 6 was 7 ones, and 3 take away 0 tens is 3. So 37. Number 7, subtract 39 from 67. Right, so I have 67 here, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. Can I take away 39? Can I take away 9 ones from 7? No. So I'm going to regroup one of the tens for 10 ones. And now, can I take away 9? Yes. Basically, I'm taking away all of the second 10 frame except for one of them. All right, so now we had 7 in this one, 7, 8 ones, and we have to take away 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. How many tens are left? 2. 2 tens are left. 2 tens is 20 plus the 8 ones, 28. So let's go ahead and do it standard way. I'm going to need to make the ones bigger, so I'm going to regroup. Take one of the tens from the 6 tens, trade it for 10 ones. Now I have 17 ones. 17 ones, take away 9 ones is 8 ones. 5 tens, take away 3 tens, 2 tens. So when we cross out this 110 and making it 5, that's all we did here. We circled one of the 10 rods, traded it for 10 ones. That left us 2, 4, 5 tens. We then subtracted 3 tens, leaving you just 2 tens. All right, 21 from 50. All right, well, in 50, that means there's no ones, right? Can you take 1 from nothing? No. So we're going to trade one of the 10s for 10 ones. Okay. Now can I take away 1? Yeah. That leaves me 9 ones. And I have to take away 2 more 10s. Okay. 5, take away 2 10s. Well, I have 4 10s left. So I'm going to circle 2 of them and cross them out. I'm taking away 2 10s. So that leaves me 2 10s for a total of 29. Okay, let's see if we work this out the same way. I can't take, I have 0 and I have to take away 1. I can't do that. So I'm going to take one of the 10s, trade it for 10 ones. 10 ones, take away 1 1 is 9. 4 10s, take away 2 10s, 29. Number 9, subtract 29 from 56. Okay, we have six ones, and we have to take away 9. I can't do that, so let's regroup. Trading one of the 10s for 10 ones. Now let's take away 9 of them. Take away 9 ones. And that leaves us 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. And now I have to take away 2 10s. And that leaves me 2 10s. So I have an answer of 27. Okay, this method, I can't, 6 take away 9, I can't subtract 9 from 6. So I'm going to take one of the 5 10s and trade them for 10 ones. So now I have 16 ones. 16 ones take away 9 is 7 ones. And 4 10s take away 2 10s is 2 10s, 27. Number 10, draw to find what number was subtracted from 53. So we have 2, 4, 5, 53. And they said our answer was 34. That means there had to have been 4 ones left over. So if there's 4 ones left over, that means they had to have traded one of these 10s. So let's go ahead and put our 10 ones here because they traded them and they crossed out, they took away 9 of them. That's the only way for us to wind up with 4. Okay. And then they have 3 10s left. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. So they must have taken away one of those 10s. So they took away 10 and 9 ones. They took away 19. So again, how did I know that? There were 3 ones here, right? They said my answer is 4 ones. Well, that means I have to have an extra 1 down here for me to have 4. But the only way to get this 1 is to have traded one of these 10s. Okay, so in my head I said, okay, I need to circle that 10, trade it for 10 ones. Now I was left with 4 ones, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything else had to have been taken away. So I crossed out all the other ones. So that means they took away 9 ones. Now, if they didn't take away any 10s, I'd have 4 10s as my answer. But it's not 4 10s, it's 3 10s. So how many 10s were taken away? Well, I had 4 10s left. So we take away 1. So now let's see if we're right. 53 minus 19. Can I take 9 from 3 ones? No. So I have to make the ones bigger by giving one of the 10s, trading one of the 10s for 10 ones. 13 take away 9 is 4. And 4 10s take away 1 10 is 3 10s. 34. All right, page 240. Write or draw to explain. So Billy has 18 fewer marbles than Sarah. Sarah has 34 marbles. How many marbles does Billy have? Let's underline that. How many marbles does Billy have? Well, we know Sarah has 34, but Billy has 18 fewer than Sarah. So we can show that with a picture. We can show that Sarah has 34 marbles, if you could see it. 34 marbles. And Billy has 18 fewer. So what's the difference between these? So it's basically 34 minus 18. Well, let's see. We can draw our picture. We had 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 34. And we have to take away 18. Well, can I take 8 from 4? No. So we're going to trade one of the 10s for 10 ones. Okay. Now we can take away 8. Leaving us how many ones? 2, 4, 6 ones. We have to take away 110, leaving me 110. 110 and 6 ones is 16. So Billy has 16 marbles. Okay, we can check it by doing the standard way. 14 take away 8 is 6. 2 tens take away 110 is 110. 16. Okay. And finally, number 12. There are 67 toy animals in the store. Then the clerk sells 19 toy animals. How many toy animals are in the store now? Draw the show to find how to find your answer. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 67, and this clerk sold 19. That means they're no longer in the store, right? Sells means to give away, basically, in a sense. They're no longer in the store. Can you take, you have 7 ones, you had 67. Can you take away 9 ones from 7? No. So you would regroup, right? Trade one of the 10s for 10 ones. Now take away 9 of those. How many ones does that leave you? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. And we have to take away 110. How many tens does that leave us? 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. Okay. So 48 toy animals. So if we can't take 9 from 7, we're going to have to regroup from the 6 tens. We're going to take one of the 10s and give 10 ones to the ones. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 minus 9 is 8 ones. 5 tens take away 110 is 4 tens. Okay. So I regrouped 110 for 10 ones. Then subtracted 9 from the 17 ones. And I took away 110 from the remaining 5 tens. So my answer was 40. Okay, so what did we do? We regrouped 110 for 10 ones. Then I subtracted 9, I should say 9 ones, from the 17 ones, right? We had 10 plus the 7, that's 17 ones here. We subtracted 9 of them, and then I subtracted 110 from the remaining 5 tens. That gave me an answer of 48. All right, so that's it for lesson 5.3, modeling regrouping. So until our next lesson, I'll see you soon.